What is up? What is up? What is up? Where's my freaking? What is going on? See, they hate me is in the building. Saw a couple people. I came in. I saw Joe Barretto out there. What is up, y'all? Man, this gonna be the first time I did a solo live in so long. The first time I did a solo live in so long. Y'all know how we do. We gonna let a couple people get in here, and we gonna get right to it. Today we gonna be talking about dining cards, restaurant cards, your cards that you use for Uber, whatever you want to call it. That's what we gonna be talking about tonight. I got a list of a few of them. Actually, I got quite a few. Quite a few of them. So I got a list of quite a few. But I would love to know what you guys use as your dining card. I know most people probably go use the same cards. And ain't nothing wrong with that because if the cards work, then the cards work. See, we got Davo in the building. My boy Vincent Pasquale is in the building. My brother John is in here. Dennis Dunn is in here. Dennis Dunn be dropping some Jews, y'all. Dennis Dunn be dropping some Jews. Bobby Kuzo is in the building. Juan Garcia is in here. Carter DS is in here, man. The DS, man, that's my initials, man. That's my initials, man. You got to be my guy. The Delta Gold sub for sure. That Delta Gold sub, man. Unfortunately, I started that thing like super late. I had the card for like a month before I put anything on it. But I got a video coming up pretty soon, man. We're gonna talk about that a little bit. It's just a little bit about the video, but I got the next thing I'm gonna go drop, and man, I gotta apologize to everybody because I know I haven't dropped anything since May 1st. That was the last time I dropped a long form video. But man, your boy had a lot going on, man. I had a lot going on, but we're gonna be back in rotation probably Thursday of this week. I already got a video recorded. And yeah, man, I gotta get it going. But before we get into that, I don't know why there's two people here, but this Saturday, I want to get Keys take. I took me completely off the screen. I want to get Keys take on dining cards. So you see, I put the Amex Gold, Sapphire Preferred, and the Capital One Saver up there. But we're gonna talk about every single card that we talk about tonight. I want to get Keys take on it, and since she couldn't be here today, we go spin the block on Saturday. Oh man, I gotta change that time. It's gonna be Saturday at 12:30 p.m. 12:30 p.m. because we know a lot of people got things to do on Saturday. We go get it in and get back out. Y'all know I gotta rep the merch, the research squad merch. This is the very last week. So if y'all want to pick up the research squad merch, go ahead and grab that because after this week, it's gone. Like after this week, it is gone. So if you want to grab that, QR code is right there. Go ahead and hit that. Boop, and pick up your t-shirts, your hat, your mug, whatever it is, and all of that. Anybody who is not a member of the channel, man, go ahead, hit that QR code, hit that QR code, hit that QR code. Join the team, y'all. But let's get back into it. See who we got, what we got going on in the chat. We got Bianca in the building. Bianca is in the building. Chaz Money Menace is in here. One of my favorite creators, Chaz Money Menace. Chaz Money Menace, man, I'm apologizing for not dropping nothing. Chaz Money Menace, where are you? Where are the videos, Chad? Where are the videos? We need some videos from Chad Money Menace, man. I need y'all to put Chad in the comment section so we can pressure Chad to drop some more content, man. Chad is one of my favorite creators, and we need to get Chad to drop some more videos. Man, we probably only gonna be in here. We'll probably be in here an hour, If we in here an hour and 15, if I got some questions, hour 15, that's about it. And then we go get up out of here. But yeah, man, I want to talk about these dining cars. The next one will probably be about gas cars. I've been dropping some community posts, and man, the results for the dining car, I think like 90% of the people have picked the American Express Gold Card. Like so many people picked the American Express Gold Card. Let me go back to this. Let me go to this and see. I need to go to my community and see. I swear the last time I checked, it was like 90% of the people picked the American Express Gold Card. Let's go to the poll. Let's see how many people. 182 people responded. The choices were the Capital One Saver Card, the U.S. Bank Altitude Go, the American Express Gold Card, and the Sapphire Preferred. The Sapphire Preferred was the second on the list, and it got 13%. Y'all hear me? The Sapphire Preferred was the second on the list behind the American Express Gold Card, and it only got 13% of the vote. The Capital One Saver Card, because there is no Saver One anymore, the Capital One Saver Card got 12% of the vote, and that was number 3. And a card that I thought would do a lot better, the U.S. Bank Altitude Go, got 3% of the vote. The American Express Gold Card, 73% of the vote. 73% of the vote. Might as well say everybody uses the American Express Gold Card as their major dining card, but I can't knock that, man. We talk about MR points, and we all know how valuable MR points are. My guys in the building, Kid Cat. What is up, man? Yeah, man, you finally catching the live. You finally catching the live. Gotta drop some. Sound don't want to drop no more on it. Come on, so. Let's do that one more time. No sound. That's crazy. That's crazy. Joe D said, Joe, what you use? He said, I use one of my Bank of America customized cash for 5.25 cash back. The other 2 I use for online shopping. You know what? When I drop that video, the video that I'm going to drop talking about dining, well, not just about dining, but yeah, the Bank of America customized cash card is definitely going to be in there. If you give 5.25%, yeah, I'm only at gold tier, so I'm not up there with the 5.25. I get 3.75 because I just started investing with Merrill Lynch, so I get 3.75. But yeah, it's better than 3. It's better than the 3 that you get when you don't have no money over there at Bank of America. What else we got in here? My boy, Water Your Soyo is in the building. What is going on there, man? Good to see you in here, my brother. It is good to see you in here. Kid Cat say, this is the first Monday I haven't traveled for work, man. Well, making that money, man. You making that big money. Making that big money. I know you can't complain, man. It ain't no way. It ain't no way to complain. We got in here. Joe Barreto is in the building. Mr. Miente. Hola, Miente. What is going on, my brother? Juan Garcia say he rotates his dining cars between the CSR, the Strata Premier, Bilt, and occasional Amex Green. You know what? The thing is, when you have a lot of cards, you go end up rotating them. like without a doubt, you go end up rotating them. But let's get into the first card because that is what it is. We already know the number 1 dining card, according to my poll, what it was. according to my poll, and I'm willing to stand on that one. I'm willing to bet it is for most people. If every single one of us took a poll and the American Express Gold Card was on that poll, I guarantee that it would get the most votes for your dining card. I didn't really want to talk about the other multipliers, but you getting 3 points for groceries. You know, if you somebody who don't go out to restaurants or don't do takeout or don't, get your Uber and things like that, you're still getting 4x on groceries. But when we talking about restaurants, that's the only multiplier that I want to talk about today. And I think it's just because MR points are so valuable that people often flock to the American Express Gold Card. It just is what it is. Joe has been working this this PayPal. Joe been working this PayPal debit card. What do I think about the PayPal debit card? Man, I've had the PayPal debit card for a very long time. I had it a very long time. And honestly, I really don't use it like that. But the savings account, for anybody that don't know, if you want to put a little bit of money in a high yield savings account, the PayPal savings account is still at 4% APR, while everybody else is dropping to less than less than 4, 3.5, 3.2, all these other high yield savings accounts. The PayPal savings account is still 4% APR, and it's been 4% for a while. So some of the other accounts were a little bit higher than it at one time, but 4%, I think, for instead of parking your money in one of these accounts that's not making you anything, park your money over there in a high yield savings account. And I do highly recommend the PayPal savings account because you're getting 4% APY, man. You can't go wrong with that. Today's day and age, you really just can't. Boxer is in the building. Boxer is in the building. Eddie's in here. My guy Eddie is in here. Mike Newland is in the building. What is going on, Mike? Appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Vincent say, I don't have the business gold anymore. Okay, you upgrade to the business platinum, but my other category would have been gas. You know what? The business gold is a good card it's a good card. I mean, let me not even play like that. The business gold is a good card. It's a really good card. But in my opinion, the business gold is good for people who really put a lot of spin on that card. You know what I mean? Like for somebody who has a lot of cards and you mixing up your spin, or you just have a lot of cards and you just not putting a lot of spin on that card, you just using it like any other cards, I think the business gold is a good card. But for anybody putting a lot of spin on that card, it could be a great card. Wasn't for me. I canceled it last year. I think last November or something, I canceled my business gold. Dennis Dunn said, dining portals with the airlines, I can quadruple points between. Listen, if people are not using these portals, if you're not using these dining portals, whether it's Delta, United, whoever you fly, man, American, whoever, or the hotel ones, if you're not using the Hilton, Marriott, IHG, they all have them. They all have them. And you can build up so many points so quick, man. Call Me Lonnie is in the building. We got Call Me Lonnie in here, man. It's a special occasion. Make sure y'all know that it's a subscriber Monday it's member Monday over at Lonnie's channel. So if you're not a member of his channel, go ahead, become a member. He drop a video every single Monday, well, as much as he can. And go ahead and become a member of Lonnie's channel. Good. Before I get to the next one. So Mike from What's the Points? Hey, we had a great live with me, Key, and Mike a few weeks back. Y'all haven't checked that out? Go check that out. But what is going on, my brother? Capital One Lounge in Vegas. That's what I'm talking about. Man, look, this guy, man, he just doing it up in here, man. Too bad my thing don't have no sound. we gotta imagine that the sound is going. I don't know what's going on with the sound. That's crazy. Yeah, we breaking Chad breaking many milestones, man. But Chad need to drop some videos. Chad need to drop some Chad Money Minutes. Where are your videos? Professor X, what is going on, my brother? What is going on, man? We had already been through one card. We going through dining cards. See what everybody's using. Everybody in the chat is using. I'm gonna go through some good ones. Maybe some ones that you haven't thought about. Maybe some ones that you're using right now. But we gonna go through some. And before I get back to the chat, let's go on to card number 2. Y'all knew this was gonna be on the list. Like, I don't even have this card. Like, I don't have this card, but I know a lot of people love the Chase Sapphire Preferred. And let's get right now. You get 5x on is it 5x or 3x? I don't think I have it on there. 3x on dining. Anybody in here with the Chase Sapphire Preferred? Well, I know it's people in here with the Chase Sapphire Preferred, but do you use that card for dining? Do you use it for dining, or do you use it for other purposes, travel, etc.? Hey, man, I put a lot of work into that thumbnail, man. I had to step my game up, man. Everybody was surpassing me on the thumbnail, so I gotta come with something different, man. When people come with something, I always got to come with something different. I appreciate you liking it though, for sure. Vincent say Bilt is also. Oh yeah, Bilt does also have a dining portal, and I guess I kind of ignored Bilt a little bit because they didn't have a dining portal where I live for so long that I wasn't thinking about it. But yeah, they popped up with a decent amount of restaurants around here too. So yeah, Bilt could definitely be on the list. Yeah, Bilt could definitely be on the list. That'll be a way that I could actually use the Bilt card more, because man, rent day, man, I just don't, you know what I mean? I just don't think about it. Like I just don't really think about it. And time being passed, and I haven't used my Bilt card at all in a month. So in fact, I haven't even used it this month one time. But that is a good way to earn Bilt points. And if you're somebody who want to get, higher points or things like that, easy way to earn Bilt points. Please hit the like button, man. Hit that like button, please. I would highly appreciate it. Mike Noonan say, he been using the Bilt portal too. When I'm looking at rescue restaurants last week, I had a 7x between the gold and the Bilt when eating out. See, I need to start looking at these portals a little bit, the Bilt portal a little bit stronger. Man, I'm always on the American portal. I'm on the Hilton Dining, Marriott, whatever you call it. It's not called Marriott Dining, Marriott Eat Out or something like that. Yeah, I'm with those programs, but man, I need to start looking more at that Bilt, because I definitely need to build some more higher points. I was looking at my higher points today. I think I got like 1,300. I'm not booking nothing with that one. My brother is in here. My brother from another mother, my Puerto Rican brother from another mother, man. The guy who is hosting this year's creator meetup in beautiful Puerto Rico. Cesar Joel, what is going on, my brother? And my other brother dropped a 2 spot. Hey man, I'm sorry, man. No music, but we got. It's killing me with no music. I don't know, maybe because he ain't here. They kill my music. I don't know what's going on. Or is it just me? Can y'all hear the music? Because I don't hear nothing. Maybe I'm tripping. All right, we go move along to the next card. So we didn't have the Amex Gold. We didn't have the Sapphire Preferred. The next card for dining, you know what it had to be it. Joe, I'm sure Joe hate this one. Joe hate this one because Capital One just don't do it for him. But we got the Saver for excellent credit and the Saver for good credit. We all know that. I mean, these are the same card. Like, there's nothing different with these cards. The only thing different with these cards is you don't get a sign-up bonus with one, which is trash. You know what I mean? Like, if you get approved for a card, you should be able to get the sign-up bonus on that card. You get approved for a card, there's no way you shouldn't be able to get a sign-up bonus. But in saying that, even if you get the saver for good credit, it's a card that has no annual fee. It got great multipliers, and it's a great card for dining. I mean, like, it's a great card for dining. Not only is it a great card for dining, it's a great card for a lot of categories. It is. It's a great card for a lot of categories. So I would prefer to get the $200 sign up bonus. And when I applied for the card, man, I pre-approved for this card. I couldn't tell you how many times I did. I tried to pre-approve for the card. I tried to pre-approve. They wouldn't give me anything but the secure cards, or I wouldn't get pre-approved for anything. Then I would get pre-approved for they like to pre-approve you for the Quicksilver and the Venture one together. And then I finally pre-approved for the saver with excellent credit. It took an eternity for them to pre-approve me for it. So if you're interested in that card and you've been getting turned down or denied on the pre-approvals, or just haven't been getting anything, and you really want the saver, just keep trying. Just keep trying, because I've tried so many times before I actually applied. And one day they just happened to pop up with the saver for excellent credit, and I applied for it and got it. So yeah, for sure. Anybody in here with the saver? I still mine is still mine is the saver one. I had the saver one, but if you know, the saver one is nothing anymore. Okay, so y'all hear the volume on Super Chat? I don't know why I don't hear it. It's funny that y'all hear it. I don't hear it on my side. Thank you, Claudine. Michael Wong is in here using the Aeroplan card. See, the thing is, I don't know anything about Aeroplan. Like, I don't know anything about Aeroplan or the Aeroplan card. So, yeah, I got Mike. What multipliers do you get for dining with the Aeroplan card? Let me know down in the chat before we move on to the next card. Because, like I said, I ain't gonna have y'all in here all day today. I'm using one working on sub. Hey man, whatever you're working on the sub for, if you got to use it for everything, then use it for everything. I usually try to, when I'm working on a sub, I usually try to just use that card for if I got a large purchase, so I can try to knock it out the way and then use everything else as intended. But if you need to use it for everything, then use it for everything. But make sure you hit that sub for sure. Josh will say, my hot take is that the CSP is pretty overrated, but I still use it because I already paid that. I ain't mad at you. I am not mad at you. And I don't have a CSP, but hey, I am not mad at you. Are you thinking about Joshua, are you thinking about upgrading to the CSR? If all of these rumors are true before, it come on. My issue with that is the rumors could be completely true and it could be a better card than it is today. But what if that card does not come around for a year or so? You know what I mean? So I don't know. The rumor mill is just, to me, they're just rumors until they true. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of stay away from it a little bit. Joshua said, but I downgraded, but I'll downgrade after my first year is done. Okay, so you're not gonna go ahead and do it. CSP, dining another. Hey man, I'm telling you, it's a good card for dining, man. If you can get 3x, 4x, or 5x on anything, because the difference, you think about it, man, 3x between 3x and 4x, unless you're spending a substantial amount of money, it's not that big of a difference. Like, it's really not that big of a difference. Depending on how you use your points. Well, let me take that back. Depending on how you use your points, it could be a substantial difference. But for most people, the difference between 1 point isn't that substantial. What's up with Amex Delta Platinum card for dining? You know what? Because I really don't use my Delta cards. Let me take that back. I'm using the Delta Gold right now because I'm hitting the sub. But because I usually don't use my Delta cards, and I haven't really looked at them like that. Jr., what's the multiplier on the Delta Platinum for dining? What's the multiplier? Because I'm not really sure. Maybe I need to be using mine. You see what Joe said? He ain't joking either, man. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button, man. We got almost 50 people in here, man. Come on now. Go ahead and hit the like button. Say, same. I haven't used Bilt in 7. I'm telling you, I just don't even think about it. Like, I flip through my book and I see the Bilt card and I'm like, I miss rent day. I miss rent day again. I just don't think about it. Rent day is great, but the last few rent days have been on days I just don't happen to eat out. I'm not going out of my way to get the 6. Okay, see here, man. I wish I could just highlight this one forever. I'm not lying to you. So many people complain about the way credit cards work, but it's so. Can I say some of it is hypocritical? Because just say, for instance, some of the same people that would complain about using the Amex credits or having the 524 rules or things like that will go out of their way to go to dinner on the first because it's rent day. You know what I'm saying? For me, if I'm not doing something on a specific day, then I'm not doing it because a credit card dictated for me to do it. So, and that's a huge reason why the Bilt card it's a good card. Don't get me wrong, it is a good card. But for somebody like me who just isn't thinking about the one day of the month, it's just hard for me to use it sometimes. Mike says, my issue with Bilt Dining is usually maxes out at 3x. Well, all the airline, that is true. That is also true. The airline ones give you 5x once you use them more than 10 times. That's a fact. And I have a pizza place. Thinking of pizza, man. I got a pizza place right down the street that's on every single one of these dining apps. So 41 watching, 15 likes, man. That's sorry, man. 15 likes. 15 likes, that's trash. But I appreciate the people that did hit the like button. Right now, I got the Amex offers. 2x on Longhorn. Oh, yeah, you activate all of those dining ones, huh? Yeah, those dining ones, they be around a while too, man. I got I think I got I think I do have the Longhorns. I got Eddie V's. I use a few of those dining ones. I use the dining offer probably more than anything else. All right, so yeah, y'all all hear the music, man. I don't know why I don't hear it. Joe Barreto. When my video drop coming up, hopefully I should drop about Thursday. You using the golden green, that I'm gonna talk about that a little bit too. Yeah, man, because the thing with Amex is if you don't have the gold, and you do have a green card, like I say, there isn't that much of a difference between 1 point. It just isn't. It just isn't that big of a difference between 1 point, unless you're spending a substantial amount. Like it just isn't. So I'll go with everything. Joe, what you use in Europe? I tell you one thing, when I was in Japan, any major place that I went to, like any place, they all took American Express. Like every single one of them. I didn't go anywhere unless it was like a little mama's pop spot off in the cut that didn't take American Express. They all the places took American Express. Then say I use a saver for cash back. Yeah, man. Use that saver. I mean, my thing is, and I've said this since I've been creating videos back when everybody used to only talk about travel cars. It was travel cars or nothing. A lot of your favorite creators, man, it was travel cars or nothing. All they talk about is free travel. And I'm like, First of all, there's no such thing as free travel, right? Because you're gonna pay for something when you get there, unless you just never leave your hotel. And to me, that's not living. You go somewhere to stay in a hotel, unless you never leave your hotel. You don't do anything outside of the hotel. Man, you need money to do it, and that's where the cash back come in at. You save your cash back when you travel, cash that cash back out, or use that cash back to pay whatever you charge. And then essentially you're not paying anything out of pocket. So that's how I try to do my thing. Yeah, I mean, that's the same thing that I was saying, Caesar. The saver is worth it even without the bonus. It is. Yeah, think about some cars are just worth it without the bonus because if there are no annual fee card to begin with, and they have categories where you can earn a lot of points in, some of them you just got to bite the bullet and just go with it. Caesar, you got so many cars. I think you passed me. You just don't say nothing. Caesar probably like at number 70 at this point. But I was to say I got the Saver. Oh, just as they phased out the Saver one, I was shocked when I got the new design. Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell them I lost mine so I can get the new one too. I don't know. I like the Saver. I think the Saver is a really good looking car. I ain't gonna lie to you. Joshua, me in 100 years, I still be trying for pre-approval as a ghost, but never got pre-approved. Oh yeah, I'm never gonna get pre-approved for the Venture X. I tried 2 times. 2 times ever I tried to get pre-approved for the Venture X, man. Neither time I did I get it. Hold on, we go to the next car. The next car for dining. And the next one. Y'all didn't know this one's gonna be on there. And somebody mentioned it. The Bank of America customized cash rewards. I want y'all to think about this. You can get 3% cash back, but depending on the relationship that you have with Bank of America or Merrill Lynch, you can get up to 5.2% cash back. If I use mine for dining, I could get 3.75 because I'm at gold tier, which is the lowest tier. Gold tier is the lowest tier. But 3.7, I mean, you're talking about 5.2% cash back, man. 5.2% cash back. Granted, you gotta want to park your money or invest over there at Bank of America, and a lot of people aren't going to want to do that. You know what I mean? A lot of people, you invest where you invest, or you keep your money where you keep your money. But 5.25 is not bad at all. Like that's real hard to beat. But I was using my Marriott business card for dining while working towards a sub. Ain't nothing wrong with that because at the same time, not only are you working towards a sub, you're also earning more Marriott points by using that card for dining. So I think using those hotel cards for dining is a great idea. If you stay at a hotel, whether it's Hilton or Marriott or whatever hotel chain you stay at, and you use those cards for dining, you can rack up a lot of points. And if you stay in there anyway, it just makes sense to do it. What we got in here? The queen of the community is in the building. Lisa J. Stocks is in here. What is going on, Lisa? Caesar say my CSR with an AU renews this June. Oh man. with the AU. Man, listen, I was thinking about that 795. If that's true, if that is true, and it goes to 795 and 195 authorized users, man, we talking about $1,000 for you and your spouse if that's the way you plan it. You know what I mean? You talking about $1,000. God, like I just don't know. Yeah, I just don't know if I want to do that. I'm with Joshua, man. I'm too broke. I'm too broke for the CSR, man. Like I'm too broke for the CSR. They need to start going back to when you could get 3 authorized users for 200. That was the perfect spot. 3 authorized users for $195, and I don't even care if they said $199, but $195 a piece for freaking authorized users is insane, man. like $195 a piece is insane. And you talking about somebody. I mean, you talking to somebody who has the Amex Platinum and has 3 authorized users. Man, that's $600 just for 3 authorized users. And other than lounge access, what do they get? I mean, you get global entry and TSA pre-check, but for $200, you know what I'm saying? For $200, like, man, they're killing us with this lounge access thing, man. I swear they are. Kit Kat, your boy spends too much on dining and groceries to get less than 4x. Oh, right, but that's what I mean. Depending on how much you spend. Depending on how much you spend, man. If you really if you spend a lot, man, that's gonna be a huge difference between 4x and 3x, between 5x and 4x. So yeah, depending on how much you spend. You got some really frugal people out here, though. You know what I mean? You got some real frugal people out here. That's what I'm talking about, Joshua. Especially if the rumors are true. They talk about $7.95, man. That's steep. Like, that is steep. Now, AU should be for free. You know, and that's one of the reasons why I like the AA executive card, because they stuck with that old model. 3 authorized users, $195. Granted, I don't have any authorized users on it. Now, I'm probably gonna put my family as authorized users on that card, but man, I'm really thinking about the platinum card. How long I'm gonna keep it? Like, I'm really thinking about how long I'm gonna keep that platinum card. I'm really just not sure. Oh, there we go. 3x for the Delta Platinum on dining. I mean, I feel like the same thing with airline cards, the same thing with hotels. If you're flying that airline, you might as well use that card for things like dining. Like, you might as well use it, because once the sub run out, man, you got to figure out a way to get points. Like, you have to figure out a way to get points. So why not get 3x? Mike say I can't decide whether to keep my CSR when my annual fee post soon, since I would keep the. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. But my only problem with it is, all right, we remember. I want to take y'all back on memory lane, just a tad bit, You remember when Wells Fargo kept coming out with the autograph journey? How long did that take? It took so long for them to come out with that card. Think about this Citi card that they saying that they're coming out with. How long is it gonna take? You know what I'm saying? You renew that card and it don't come out until after you pay the annual fee again. So I don't know. It could come out tomorrow, but it can come out in 2026. You know what I mean? So never know. And sometimes, and unfortunately, sometimes ideas get scrapped too. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes ideas get scrapped, so we don't know. Go to say I've just ordered a bunch of Chipotle bowls. Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Hey, then it's done. You using your cash back for lottery tickets. Hey man, I hope you get rich doing it, man. I'm gonna tell you, this is honest. This is the honest to God truth, bro. I have never won anything on a scratch off. When I say anything, I've never won $1. I've never won $2. I've never won a free ticket. I've never won anything on a scratch off. So I just don't even pay them. All right, see, I ain't hear about these guys. Fulbright. We got a jewel right here. I was talking about the PayPal high yield savings account at 4%. I don't know about Fulbright, never heard of them, but 4.25. Today's day and age, most high yield savings accounts are less than 4%. Might be something you want to look at. Strata Premier, favored lately for dining. All right, Flubber. The Strata Premier is a good card, man. Strata Premier is a good card. Joshua, I want to hate Bank of America, but you just can't beat them when it comes to their loyalty program. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? I was with Bank of America for, man, I was with Bank of America for at least 15 years, and I didn't have any credit cards with them. I got a credit card. I applied. They actually denied me because they said I didn't have any kind of checking relationship with them. So I opened up a I opened up a checking account. I put $100 in that checking account. $100 in a checking account, and I applied for the customized cash the next day, and I got approved for it. So they definitely are a relationship based bank. The Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Reserve. Oh yeah, y'all haven't seen Joe's video. He gonna show you how he went from the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Well, why he went from the Chase Sapphire Preferred to the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Check that video out. I'm only in my mid-20s and don't have enough money to be on POA's preferred reward. But once I have enough money in my employer's 401k, and I start, man, I'm telling you, move that money. That's the easy way to do it. Move your 401k over there. If you got a Roth IRA or traditional IRA, man, move your money into one of them loyalty programs and get them extra money. Get that extra money. Why not? You can invest with anybody. It's the way you invest. Yep, Caesar, I'm telling you, man, the 3 authorized users was good. Man, I was so sad when Amex got rid of the 3 authorized users, man. I ain't lying to you. All right, hold on. Let me go to the next. Let me go to the next card, man. I'm getting lost in the sauce here. Citi Custom Cash, y'all. The Citi Custom Cash, y'all. Think about it. If you somebody who spent a lot of money on groceries, especially somebody that don't care as much about travel, and you could 5% cash back. That 5% cash back over at Citi on the Citi Custom Cash. If you somebody who spent a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, at restaurants, did I say groceries? At restaurants, 5% back over on the Citi Custom Cash is an excellent thing to take advantage of. Me, on the other hand, I think I spend more money in other categories, so I don't use mine for restaurants because I spend more money in other categories, so it just makes more sense for me to not put it there. But for the people who spend a lot of money at restaurants, the Citi Custom Cash, that 5% is just hard to beat. And I know there's a lot of people in here with Citi Custom Cash. It's people with 2, 3, 4, 10 freaking Citi Custom Cash out here. I ain't never go that crazy, but I do want to get one more. Vincent Pasquale said, if I had a Freedom Flex and dining is the 5X category, you can earn 7X UR points per dollar on the card. That is true. 1 base point, 2X that you get on the card, and the 4X on the quarterly category. But I don't have that card either. God dog. Boxer says in Sledge, wish I had the points now. Have been in Marriott for the past 14 days. Man, brutal fruit weeks. Oh man. Well, guess what? You've been in Marriott for 14 days. So you gaining a lot of points for sure. You gaining a lot of points. You've been in Marriott for 14 days. I'm actually gonna be in which one of them suckers is it, man? One of these friggin' Marriotts tomorrow, man. It ain't nothing super spectacular. One of the little modern brands, one of the newer ones. Probably ain't new, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to bring it up. The Loft. The Loft. Yeah, I'm gonna be at the Loft, so for a few days. Delta Dine-In 3X on top of 2X on the Delta Business Gold. Much better options than Marriott Dining, in my opinion, as well. Delta Dining, okay, like I say, man, you got to play it how you play it, especially for whatever you're doing with your points. You know what I mean? Like whatever you're doing with your points. If you somebody who fly Delta a lot, by all means, please use those dining portals, man. Use those hotel portals. Use those airline portals because it just they easy money. If you go into these places anyway, right? If you go into these restaurants anyway, what I do is I put certain cards on a certain dining portal. So when I go to those restaurants, I don't even have to think about it. I'm already using that card in this restaurant. So it just plays out that way. So, and you know, the thing is, because I'm assuming the same company runs all the dining portals. So if you put a card on one, it'll come off of the other one. If you have it, you can't have it on two of the dining portals. So just make sure that you know that. Claudine says, when will Barclays take over? Oh yeah, that's right. They're taking over the actually I'm not sure when, but I know they're taking it over soon. I know they're taking it over soon. So I'm assuming Goldman Sachs is just getting out of the credit card game altogether. Because and that makes me think, because if Barclays is taking over the GM MasterCard, and then that's another card. If you if you have a GM card, you have a GM car. It's a good card to get. You know what I mean? I know Bobby Yakuza, one of the subscribers. He was able to put something down on his down payment with his car for his car because he earned the points with that GM MasterCard. You know what I mean? And that's pretty amazing to me. But yeah, that just made me think that Barclays could be where the Apple Card goes. If Goldman Sachs, Barclays is interested in that Goldman Sachs portfolio of cards, could be where Apple Card go. And if you go back, I'll tell you a little trick. If you're interested in the Apple Card or the GM card, if you go back in the history of some of my videos, go back, scroll back, maybe like 2 years ago. So you gotta scroll back a little bit. I'll tell you how to get the GM MasterCard and the Apple Card, both of them, without getting a hard inquiry. And it's only a few simple steps. And I've done it. And not only have I done it, I told Key how to do it live on air on one of our lives, and she did it while we were live. So even though I did it 2 years ago, it's still a thing. All right, let's go over here to where the last one was Citi Custom Cast. The Strata Premier. 3X on dining. Strata Premier 3X on dining. That's another Citi card. It's another Citi card. And not only is it another Citi card, I think it's a pretty popular Citi card. I think it's a pretty popular card overall. I know Joe Barreto, my brother, I know he live and die by that card. So it gotta be a good card for sure. I know some people in here with the Strata Premier. I know Joe has it. QC man said Mavs win the lottery after sending Luka to LA in a bad trade. NBA. Oh brother, man, if the Mavs win the lottery, or did they win? the Mavs win the lottery. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. The NBA lottery is fixed, bro. I know the NBA lottery was fixed when LeBron left Cleveland, and then Cleveland got Kyrie Irving in the next draft. Like I knew the NBA draft was fixed there, man. When certain teams get the number one pick after, they're not even a worst team in the league, or they get the certain players. Come on, man, you already know the Cavs. How did the Cavs get LeBron in the first place? You got the home. Granted, Akron and Cleveland are two different places, but they close enough. You know what I mean? Like they close enough, and it looks like the hometown guy. How did they get them anyway, man? The NBA draft has always been fixed. Multiple custom cash cards for dining, man. I'm telling you, if you can get multiple custom cash cards, I definitely recommend it. Me, I only have one, but I definitely plan on getting another one. Come on, my brother. You already know, man. Look, man, it's 55 people in here, man. 55 people in here. I don't know how many likes in here, but if you haven't hit that like button, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life, man? 55 people in here, man. We gotta hit that like button. If you don't do nothing else, tonight, hit the like button. Oh, right, exactly. Look, I'm going down. I gotta skip this comment for a minute and go down here. Look, you absolutely right. The NBA draft been fixed since UN went to New York. You know what? It probably was fixed before then, but we absolutely knew. That's for us old guys, man. That's for us old guys. The NBA lottery been fixed for so long. I'll put myself back on here. Let me see. Let's change this. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. We passed. All right, well, let me go back to here. Let's go back here real quick. I linked my Hilton Surpass 6X dining with United Dining Portal. I say, man, if you fly United anyway, or Delta anyway, or American anyway, or stay at Hilton or Marriott, whatever, man, use those dining programs, man. Like I'm almost begging y'all, use those dining programs, man. It's just easy money, man. It's easy money. It's easy points. All right, we're gonna go back to the HSA. Okay, who is East? I don't know East. East had a video last year on how your savings accounts. Okay, and Fulbright Bank was one of them. He parked 60K since without any issues. Quite a bit of security measures online. Yeah, man, I'm gonna check them out. Yeah, I'm gonna check them out for sure. All right, let's see if I hear the music this time. I haven't been able to hear it the whole time. There I go. That's the first time I heard the music. You see, man, in the building. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why the music just wasn't playing for me. That was the first time. Woodsy in the building. Not only is Woodsy in the building, man, Woodsy has been a member of the channel for 12 months. Woodsy been a member of the channel for 12 months? I didn't even know I had a membership for 12 months. That's crazy. But look, want to join? If you want to be a member of the channel, man, go ahead and hit that. You know what? I might as well go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and just drop a membership real quick. Can I? Oh, I can't even give out my own membership. Okay, yeah, I can. Why not? Somebody probably could be a free member. I don't know who it is. I'm about to give somebody a membership. Yeah, man, they put you a lot of stuff. Go through these payments. I ain't mad at it though. All right, somebody gonna become a member today. Who is it? I sent one gifted membership. Who is it? Philmo? Philmo, how'd you get the gifted membership? How Philmo get the gifted membership? I gotta give a shout out to myself for gifting the membership. How did Philmo get it? Vincent Pasquale, the old City Prestige, had 5X on restaurant. I'm guessing the city won't put that on the Strata Elite because it would cannibalize the custom cash in the dining category. Hey, man, but you know what? These banks have done some dumb things, so you never know. Like, you never know. But, yeah, that's going back to what I was saying about the CSR, though. That's what I was going back about. How long have we been waiting for this Strata Elite? It's been quite a while now. Like, it's been quite a while now. Juan Garcia, Citi, Strata Premier, solid overall card, including for that. I mean, it's just a solid card, man. It's a solid card. Told you, my brother, Joe Barretto, man, that's his card. QC, man. Well, it wasn't fixed before that because 85 was the first year. Okay, yeah, for the sure, but Ewan to the Knicks was easy to fix because Stern was pulling out envelopes. Oh, right. Yeah. They was pulling out envelopes. I remember that. I think even with the balls, it's still fixed some kind of way, man. I do. I think it's still fixed some kind of way. Everybody congratulating Philbo. Even got a weapon. We got my boy Jason in here, Sunny Money, man, from the Sunny Money YouTube channel. If you ain't subscribe to the Sunny Money YouTube channel, go ahead, yo. Go ahead over there and subscribe. Join the membership, man. That's what I'm telling y'all. Join the membership. Join the membership. Look, I'm gonna put y'all onto a secret about my videos. I say that every single time. The ending of the video, I say every single time. The intro is pre-recorded. But for whatever reason, I always forget to save the outro. So every single time I say it, it's not pre-recorded. We got what we got in here. We got Sunny Money receive a membership. How do creators be receiving a membership though? Okay, Joe Deese. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate y'all. I appreciate for gifting the membership, and I appreciate y'all becoming members, man. For sure. I got some stuff cooking up too, man. You become a member of the channel, man. Like a lot of my content is just it's stuff that I'm not gonna put out. You know what I mean? Like when I first started off, I started doing like some early release videos and all that. But a lot of my content is just stuff for the members. You know what I'm saying? Like it's never coming out to everybody. And now that you become members of the channel, y'all can go check out the unsubscribe list. Y'all can go check out the unsubscribe list. It's the only way to get access to it. Now it'll be it's a fun video. It's two fun videos. I did one last year and I did one this year. So yeah, check out the unsubscribe list to the new members of the channel. My gosh, Satan is in the building. I used the no inquiry trick to get approved for the PayPal MasterCard. I did too. I also got the PayPal MasterCard because this is the thing, and this is the thing I can tell you about how to get these cards with no hard inquiry. If there is a credit card that you apply for, there's not many of them. When you do a pre-approval and they tell you the amount that they're going to give you, they have essentially already ran through their entire process. So what you're going to do is, if you have your credit locked, you're going to unlock your credit, do the pre-approval. Once they tell you the amount they're going to give you in the pre-approval, freeze your credit. They've already done everything. Accept the offer. They're going to give you the card, and then they're going to try to run. They're going to try to run your credit, but they've already given you the card. They might even try to run your credit again the next day, but just keep the credit frozen. After that, that's it. If you want to unfreeze it and get another card, you can do whatever you want to do. But yeah, I got the PayPal MasterCard, the Apple Card, the PayPal MasterCard, the Apple Card, GM MasterCard, and the Walgreens MasterCard, all with that same way. I think that was all of them. What you talking about, Joe? Am I talking too low? So both the PayPal debit credit card can go without a hard pull, right? But you gotta follow the exact way that I said it. I say I recommend, man. I got a video about how to do it with the Apple Card and GM MasterCard. I recommend if you want to get the PayPal MasterCard, if you want to get the PayPal MasterCard, or you can just get the debit card. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? You don't gotta worry about hard inquiry. If you want to get the PayPal MasterCard though, go back and watch that video and just follow it step by step, and you can get that card. Just do the same thing that I did with the Apple Card and GM MasterCard. on that video, but for sure. All right, let me go down. Let me go down the line. Next car, I done got behind. The Hilton Surpass card. Hilton Surpass, man. 6X on dining. You know, a lot of people gonna say that is a half a cent, but say for instance, it is a half a cent. If it was a half a cent, you're still getting 3X on dining. If you're staying at Hilton's anyway, it is what it is. And then if you pair that with the Hilton dining, how many points are you getting? You know, so Hilton Surpass card, definitely a win. I had this card once upon a time. I canceled it for the Hilton Business when I thought that the Hilton Business was the better of the two. And yeah, the Hilton Business became the card that it is. And it is what it is for this point. The next one, the American Express Green Card. This is what Joe just talked about, 3X on dining. 3X on dining. You somebody that don't want to pay that annual fee for the American Express Gold Card, and you somebody who can take advantage of these travel and transit categories with, I'm willing to bet a lot of people can. Like, I'm willing to bet a lot of people can. 3X on dining with the American Express Green Card, to me, it's also a great card. And I get it. There are cards that give you 3X on travel and transit and dining that don't have an annual fee. I get it. But if you're trying to earn American Express membership reward points and maybe do more with your points than you can do with some of those other cards, the American Express Green Card is probably one of those cards that you want to pick up. One of my favorite cards, the U.S. Bank Altitude Go. Man, I gotta come back to the big screen. When I did the poll for the people that wasn't at the beginning of this video, when I did the poll, I gotta go back to that poll, man, because the American Express Gold Card just killed the poll, right? The American Express Gold Card killed the poll. So I did a poll for the best dining card. The cards were the Capital One Saver, the U.S. Bank Altitude Go, the American Express Gold Card, and the Sapphire Preferred. There's 185 votes. The Sapphire Preferred got 13%. The Capital One Saver got 12%. Those were number 2 and 3. The U.S. Bank Altitude Go got 3%, which I thought was outlandish. But the American Express Gold Card got 72%. Actually, it went down because it was 73%. It got 72% of the vote. The U.S. Bank Altitude Go got 3% of the. I couldn't even do nothing but laugh about that. 3% of the vote. You talk about a card that gets 4X on dining. It got 3% of the vote. What's going on with altitude cards, man? Why y'all don't like altitude cards? Why y'all don't like altitude cards, man? My guy, I appreciate you. Gifting the membership. Again, I always shout Bobby out, man, the very first member of my channel, man. The very first member of my channel. And now my gosh, Satan is a member. Make sure, man, if y'all don't go through any other content, make sure y'all go check out the unsubscribe list. Make sure y'all check out the other subscribe list. Y'all go get a kick out of that. And anybody who is not a member of the channel, you become a member, I'm telling you, I drop some content like this, the unsubscribe list, and I'm cooking up something else that I'm gonna drop that everybody gonna love, man. I knew they was gonna love the unsubscribe list. Listen, I have never had over 35 members on the channel. The unsubscribe list that I dropped last year or this year has over 78 views. I only had 35 members. That means that people watch that video more than once. So Yeah, both of them did good, but the one I dropped recently, I think the first one was actually the funnier one, but it was just me being me. And if you watch when you watch it, you'll get what I'm saying. All right, let me see what we got here. Hey man, I try to do my research, man. I got to. If I don't do my research, who gonna do it? Okay, I threw out. Oh, what the hell app for the Brit? Okay, for the British Airways 100K IVF offer before my journey card was about to hit my profile. Got approved. Oh my god, 61K. Sheesh, that is crazy. 61. What bank is that? What bank has the British Airways? 61K? Sheesh. Congratulations, my brother. That is whoo. Man, the highest I got on any cars is 55. And that's with credit union. That's with Navy Federal. Your viewers love serving up that man. Now they love serving up that 325. They love they love hey, the guy can't even front, man. Listen, I thought I would never get rid of the American Express Gold Card. I thought I would never get rid of it. And I quite honestly, this is the truth. Quite honestly, I thought that I would actually get the card again. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought I would get it again. Joshua said, "What makes the U.S. bank ought to go mid is their point ecosystem." I can dig that because I look at their point ecosystem more like cash back than anything. I'd rather use the Citi Custom Cash, which definitely has higher cap per quarter, or the Saver for uncapped 3%. That's a headache to deal with. See, for me with the altitude, because I also had the altitude connect, it's easier for me to earn points over at US Bank. So it all depends on how you do it. Sonny Money just watched the subscribe list. Make sure you leave a comment over there. And listen, anybody who has watched my unsubscribe list, I guarantee they almost everybody comment. They all love it. They either comment or they hit me up on the side about it. They don't want to comment. Some of their favorite creators is on there. And I was thinking about posting it for like 2 days and then taking it back down. So just so people could see what be going on in the membership over there. Hey man, some people gonna be on there. Listen, if they on the list, then they on the list. QC Man says, "Were you able to get the altitude go before they nerf?" I got it like right after. I think people are down on the card. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, they I mean they kind of nerfed all the U.S. bank cards like they did. Like they did. They kind of nerfed all the U.S. bank cards, but I think for me, I feel like the cards are still good. I feel like the U.S. Bank Altitude Connect is still a good card. I think the Altitude Go is still good. I mean, you're still getting 4x. At the end of the day, you're still getting 4x. Let's go. A card that I don't have. I know Luke from what the hell is Luke's channel? Luke's Points and Miles. He talked about this Redstone. You talk about 5% cash back on dining. Redstone Credit Union. Seems like a good card. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know much about it, but 5% is enough. I guess that's all I need to know. And a card that I know very well, another card that gets 3x on dining is the Navy Federal More Rewards card, which is essentially, man, it's to me, it's almost I won't say it's identical to the Amex Green card, but it's very close. Like the categories they have very similar categories, and it also gets you 3x on dining. But yeah, I told y'all we wouldn't go be in here but about an hour today. I didn't have my co-host or anything. So they money say I will make every video with thoughts of it. Hey man, that's it. But hey, look, I appreciate everybody that came out. Like I said, I was gonna try to wrap this up in an hour. Been an hour and 10 minutes. So I'm about to get up out of here. Let me get, I guess I haven't made myself back on the big screen. So, oh man, I guess I gotta, yeah, get myself on the big screen. So yeah, if you've been here for 5 minutes, 15, 20, or the entire time, man, I really appreciate y'all being here. And your boy is about, man. Look, I got, but what? Hold on, let me see what everybody's saying. I don't know what these comments just popped in. I don't know, or maybe they was holding back or something. Let's see. Josh, I have a feeling that there's a good chance that John, oh yeah, I can't never pronounce his name, John Liang would be on that. Remember, I still got, see, the thing is about the unsubscribe list, I can't put everybody on there because I gotta save some people for future lists. And then not only that, some people I can't put on there because I never subscribed to them. So maybe I'll subscribe to them just to unsubscribe to them just so they can be on the list. That might be even a better video coming up. Joshua, you can guess, gave me an idea. Caesar said the more rewards is the Strata Premier without the annual fee. I'm telling you, the More Rewards is actually a great card, man. And the one thing that a lot of people don't know about the More Rewards, because Navy Federal does not make this easy, because it's an American, it works on the American Express payment network. It also has Amex offers. You just have to dig through the freaking website to find them. Redstone, okay. Okay, so everybody can't get the Redstone credit union. Gotcha. You know, but they who's that? Elon Financial. They have a lot of cards that are similar to the custom cash. You just gotta go out there and find them. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Before we get out of here, I want to give a shout out to Kid Cat 37. I gotta give a big shout out to Joshua for all the participation and hitting me off with the rent day. John R from John R Credit and Travel. My guy Woodsy, 12 months in. Phil Mobus gifted a membership from me. Joe Deese became a member. Bobby Yakuza gifted a membership to Shatan. Sunny Money became a member of the channel. And yeah, man, like I say, I'm y'all been here for 5 minutes, 15, 30 minutes of the whole time. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all next week. Actually, I'm gonna see y'all Saturday. Saturday at 12:30, me and Key will be on. And I appreciate everybody for being here, y'all.